All praises to the Most High. Fair use, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. We'll be doing all of that today. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Okay. So we studying another video, studying some more people. We're studying the data. We have a lot of data out here. They're showing us the mindset of our people, thanks to the rulers of this world. Okay? I want to read a scripture in Isaiah. It says, as for my people, Isaiah 3:12, as for my people, very familiar scripture, children are their oppressor. As for my people, children are their oppressor, and women rule over them. My people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path. So I thought it was fitting to think of that because of what this video is about. This video is about what's happening in Hades, about them killing their presidents, taking down one leader and after another. And this young woman seems to think, and a lot of us agree with her, that it's because of policy. And she believed that the United States, who are the leaders of America, the United States, they appointed themselves rulers over this side of the world, right? And the whole world, actually, because they rule over their allies too, the European Union, right? They rule over them too. Why? Because they had they were wicked enough to drop that bomb on Japan, so they got power, right? This woman seems to think that their hatred with Hades is because of the resources in the land. And I don't know. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's totally it, because they would buy the resources from you like they do Africa. Like you said, they feel like they can go and take whatever they want from anybody. But you'll see her saying this. But we're going to look at a little bit of the video, because I believe this woman, she don't understand what's happening to her people. She thinks it's all because of the hands of America. And she gives very little blame to the fact that they are the priests of the Israelites. The priest's lips should keep knowledge, for they seek the law at your mouth. The people seek the law at your mouth. You guys are not. You got people over here, not all Hades, but as a country, God deals with nations as nations. That's what we're trying to get you to see here by showing you what we have to do to gather up and why it's so important. Because on one of my other videos, I've been teaching this on a lot of videos, but one of the other videos we talked about how I just had it. Talking nation talk. Well, I just lost it. I just had it. I just lost it. So let's get on with the video, because basically that's what I'm focusing on, the fact that they don't know what's going on, and they're right up under us, and they don't hear. Let's see.
No time is garbage time on FanDuel.
Okay, we're gonna look at that. We're gonna do something to stop these commercials. I guess not.
First country that is known to have been free from slavery, right?
Okay, see? You see where I'm going with this? Because she believes that they are free from slavery, right? And that's the misconception with this country. That's what's holding them in captivity, is their minds. They believe that they don't need God because they can fight and do it on their own, with their own power, with their own mobility. They are free from the rest of the world. So like Christ said, he said, if you're not sick, if you don't need a doctor, then I didn't come for you. You're not going to even look to me to say, to say what, you're going to look to Rastafari, you're going to look to the Christianity. You're not going to look back to your part in your own demise. And what is that? Deuteronomy 28:15. If you will not keep these commandments, then the curse will be on you until you die. That don't mean the whole nation's going to die. That's individuals, the 2/3 who refuse to come back to the Most High. And my thing is, we got to put the blame on the elders. Brother Phil is right here. She's on his channel. He shouldn't let anybody come on here not knowing who they are. Nate, and he's watching the Israelites. He know who they are. But he refused, Brother Phil refused to tell the people that they are Israelites. But you know why? Because it's all about money, man. These groups and these leaders, as for my people, these young people are our oppressors, right? And because they do not have the mind of God in them. And our leaders like Phil, he's making all this money. He got this channel here. He wants the material. He wants the material on here, but he don't care about the truth, because he would not let her go on that show and teach this without her saying, we know who we are. I know who we are. And the reason why Haiti is in this trouble, because they refuse to come back to God. They're trying to make it through the world on their own impulsion. So let's listen to a little more.
We all know the country that is the most spiritual, the most courageous.
Now you hear what she said, the most spiritual. So I wonder what makes her think that they are more spiritual when they are the less spiritual of all the countries right now. They are the less spiritual of the people displaying spirituality in this world. If they're even people in Africa are more spiritual than these people. Is she talking about the voodoo that they do? Is she talking about the Dominican? The people, how evil the two people are toward each other, how divided they are, how they hate each other. That's spiritual. Wicked spiritual. Wicked spiritual. You know, they got wicked spiritual too. The wicked are spiritual too. Okay? Let's go ahead. Because she thinks they're the most spiritual when they are the farthest away from the position they should be in, according to where the nation of Israel has placed them. They are the priests. They are the people who are supposed to be most close to God. But we see how they're acting. They're under the curse more than anybody. That means they are the worst, the least spiritual people in the world. Okay? But she's saying some good stuff. Let's keep listening.
Strongest country we have known in our nation. Not in our nation, but worldwide.
Now, they look like Gaza over there. This look like what's happening in Gaza. You going to tell me this is not Jacob's troubles? This is another point I want to make. All of our people in the other lands are having Jacob's trouble right now. Everywhere we go, where the Edomites are falling, our people are falling too. Now, Jacob's trouble is not supposed to happen to the Israelites, the 1/3 that's sealed with the seal of the Most High. We're supposed to escape. He's supposed to lead us around all of this destruction that's happening to our people. This is Jacob's troubles. See, you people in America, you so Americanized, you only think of yourself. I haven't seen, only people that deal with these people down south, the only group is, I would say, would be, that's open with it, would be ISUPK. They the only people, a lot of their people are from this country. Right? A lot of their people are from this country. And they help these people, they try to teach them. But these people are trying to be self-propelled. Right? Only a few can come out. But the majority of those people, I know they're fighting for their life, but if they would get down and have a unity prayer, a prayer come together and say, we are going to keep your laws to the Most High in Christ. We're going to do right, we're going to live right. Hey, right then, the priest can get it started, man. She's one of the priest's children, okay? She thinks it's because her mother, I don't know, she never mentioned her father. That's another thing Phil is letting his people put in, man, I can't think of that word, materials, content on his channel that is causing our people to be misled. Whenever she said, let's go listen to it, because, man, I'm trying to go on my own, and I know that this video motivated me to think the thoughts that I was thinking. Okay.
That has been targeted after century, and yet still continues to find the way to stand. I am talking about the country IET, known as Haiti. So Haiti has been going through it. If you didn't know, now you know. We are fighting for our...
Look how close they are to us. Excuse me. Look where Haiti is. Then you got the Dominico, Santo Dominico. You got Haiti's is Levites, and who's the Santo Domingo? Dominican Republic. Who are they? I don't have my chart here. I should know. But anyway, she talked about Haiti.
Our lives over there. I am part Haitian. I am Haitian American. My mom and my aunt was born in Haiti.
See, and Phil don't have a clue, man. Phil, you don't have a clue. You to let her get up here. This is the reason. She's telling us that her bloodline is through her mother and her auntie. Hey, man, it don't make sense, man, for these people to be up here and spitting all this. We got young people listening to them and going to take their word over the truth, over us, who's teaching the truth, man. They're going to take you young people, you young people that's getting up here trying to talk like y'all know something, and you let them get on your channel, but you young people are influencing your young people. And y'all don't have all the truth, man. I know they gave you a script and told you to get up here and make you some money and help them create this content in these camps and stuff. But you don't know the truth, and you're leading people wrong. And the people that would come in and help you with finances and all of this and help you have common sense, because you don't have it, you ain't old enough to have common sense. You want to, and you know, and you young Israelite camps and guys out there who hate your father and your mother, y'all messed up, man. Y'all ain't got no business teaching. But the Most High got y'all out there because he can use you to. You're going to learn the hard way, though. You're going to learn the hard way. Okay? So you better get this takeover spirit, taking over the elders and slamming them down in the dung. You better get that out. Because y'all going to be the ones going to jail doing that. And tortured. Okay? So let's go ahead and listen.
And was later migrated to the U.S. We know that Haitian has been at war since the moment they was freed, okay?
She said her mother and auntie was from Haiti and later migrated.
Going through it. If you didn't know, now you know. We are fighting for our lives over there. I am part Haitian. I am Haitian American. My mom and my aunt was born in Haiti and was later migrated to the U.S.
They are fighting for their lives over there, and that's the thing that you're not supposed to do, because you can't beat the devil. You fighting for your life, and you are losing. They say in Hades a woman will sell her body for a bowl of rice. That's how bad they are, how bad off they are, man. And we sitting over here. But another thing about our Israelite camps, starting with Gorilla and all these camps, that all they promote is light-skinned North America. All they go and seek after is the light-skinned North America. And you ain't going to tell me all of those light-skinned people ain't none of them the terror that Yahweh was telling us about, warning us, who would rise up as we're coming out, will rise up and oppose us. They're rising up. You said, oh, the terror grew up with the weed. It didn't say nothing about opposing. The one thing you got to know about crop is if you got a weed growing up with the plant, then it's going to eat the nourishments out of the dirt and malnourish your crop. Malnourish the wheat. It's going to eat the nourishments up. It's going to help take from the true vine. It's going to take from the vine the crumbs on the table and everything. It's going to eat up everything. That's why Christ said we got to feed the children first. But if you got these tares growing up, is grabbing everything and eating up the children's food, Christ said that wasn't right, man. But we have went after all of the terror and left the Negroid descent people in the land and have not even gone after them. And that's why they're in the condition they are, because they feel like they got to fight. Ain't nobody coming to help them. But we're going after the terror, right, Gorilla? Right, all the rest of you camps who've replaced the true Native Americans, which would be all of the 10 tribes, everybody from the northern kingdom that's here, Gorilla, and some of the other groups, camps, especially these young camps coming up, because they haven't studied. They only studied the script that they gave them to come out and teach with. So y'all got to be doing, I know y'all don't have time, you got to go to work, but you got to listen to what myself and some of the other older groups that are talking about the Native American, Kui Mayo. I wouldn't say Dane Calloway, he's gone off, way off. But he's got the research that's showing that all black people wasn't in chains here in this country, and we were living free, what you would call free, outside of a slave master. But we also were in slavery because they had colonized us and forced us to assimilate into their culture, European culture. I mean, Edomite culture. Let's go ahead.
We know that Haitian has been at war since the moment they was freed, okay? And we
now see, they think that's the deception. They think that they freed themselves. That's blinding them more. They are groping at noonday like they would, like a blind man would. And the brightest time of the day, the brightest time is we wake up and we find out who we are. These people are rocking themselves back to sleep, saying they freed themselves. They don't need the second coming of Christ. They don't need to unite together. She see it in the end. Let me keep going. I should play the whole video. Y'all gonna leave before y'all get this message. Y'all probably, a lot of y'all done left already, but people come back in. So let's go ahead.
Know that America has a target on Haiti's back due to what Haiti is sitting on. If you know, then you know. Okay, but
you don't know. It ain't because of what Haiti is sitting on. It's because of who Haiti is. Haiti is the most powerful tool we got in our quiver. You know, because they are the priests. If they come back and start teaching and start living, a lot of the nations are going to follow them because they are the people who stood up. We need them to stand up first of all and keep these laws. We know y'all fight. We love that. We love that. We seen how they tried to do you on the border. We seen the tenacity that y'all had in y'all. And we love that. Why? Because we have been docile down. We are docile here in America. my generation, it was not docile. We were coming out. We was the lions who had roared up. And then through civil rights and the Willie Lynch letter continuing the things that they had, that woman helped to docile us and keep us. The woman ruling over the children, right? Women rule over. That's why I read that scripture. Helped to keep us docile. Because the women are ruling here. And they don't want guns and they don't want no fighting because they know they can't whoop the natives. They know they can't whoop the nations. So they had to take that position. So don't beat them up. But what we're doing, we got to take it back by going and fighting these battles, man. First of all, teach everybody who they are and how it all came about the right way. Because can't nobody come to you later on and say, you niggas sure is dumb. This is how it really happened. We got all the records. We didn't take y'all to Africa. We didn't bring y'all to Africa, take y'all from Africa and bring people to Africa. Just a few, so we can have a few little house slaves and stuff. But what we did, some people to unload the ships, but what we did is took y'all and scattered y'all all over the Americas to make y'all less united, because you united, you'll stand against us. Ever since Bacon's revolt, rebellion, they said they'll never happen again. We'll never let them unite against the people again, because against the rulers of the world, which is the bourgeois, the haves and the have-nots. The haves said, you'll never do this to us again. We'll keep y'all separated and divided. We'll spread you out. So they spreaded us out, okay? That's what happened. Not because y'all self-sufficient. You're not.
What I'm going to talk about tonight is the fact that the Senate of Haiti, Joseph John, was known to be arrested and charged and pleaded guilty for life. He was charged for the assassination of the president of Haiti, who was assassinated in his home on July 7, 2021. He also pleaded guilty in negotiating with parties outside of Haiti to construct the assassination of Haiti's president. Okay, first off, let's talk about it. So he pleaded guilty for the murder and for the charge and assassination of Haiti's president. Mind you, he is also Haitian, and he also was known to talk with other third parties to assassinate the president that wasn't Haitian. Apparently, there was like 20 other Colombians that was involved, you know? So there's that.
So that's CIA, okay? You got it? That's CIA. We know who it is. They're doing the same thing all over the world. And she gonna explain, okay, we know this is happening. It happened to the Black Panthers. It happened to Malcolm X. It happened to Martin Luther King. It happened to all of our people that tried to stand up and free us. It's not gonna happen like that. It's gonna happen the way the Bible says it's gonna happen. Okay? Let's hear it.
My question, if he truly killed the president, what was his motive? Why did he do it? I feel like it's a hoax, guys. I just feel like it's a front. I feel like it's just something to put out there and be like, oh yeah, it was one of y'all, because we already fighting each other. We already killing each other.
No, that ain't why they did that. Why did they use him? Yeah, so they wouldn't take the blame. You're right. So they wouldn't have to take the blame. And they could blame us, and it wouldn't look like a conspiracy against Hades. It looked like just some stupid, power-hungry name trying to build his name. No, nobody care about that except for America. And the only reason you try to build your name and stand up and act like you're so tough and so great against the world is because you're the weakest and the scariest, and you have to use those tactics. We don't use those scare tactics. We just come out and kick your ass, okay? No, we don't use those scare tactics. So, but that's what she's saying.
So what's another thing to be like, oh yeah, and one of you guys killed your own president. For why? Why did he kill the president is what I want to know. What is...
And they don't care. You saying they're going to we blame you. They did that, had him to do it so they could blame us. Yeah. Well, you guys killed your own. That's over. talking about black on black crime is over now. They're not gonna be able to use too much of that propaganda no more, because we know that all white people, whether you say you're Italian or whatever, Russian, whatever, y'all all the same people. I do me. Christ, the Most High always told us how he lumped y'all together. Y'all came from Esau. But divided, y'all can cover more ground, and y'all can pretend to fight, play that good cop, bad cop, when all of y'all have the same purpose in mind. Y'all are cohesive on the fact that we are the Israelites and y'all are Esau. We're pulling y'all out of your place, your rulership, and we got your heel pulling you out of rulership, and y'all are fighting and kicking against us, just like you did in the womb of Rebecca. You're fighting us. 2nd Ezra 6, 7, and 9. Okay? Let's listen.
The deeper story behind him killing the president. Is it because y'all pay him to do it? Is it because, y'all force him to do it? Like, what is really going on?
It could be any of that. Okay? Let's go on. We're going to finish it up.
And we all know, if you are Haitian, you know that we have had a target on our country's back for the longest. We know that we are sitting on valuable stuff that is very useful to the universe right now. That is very useful.
The valuable stuff that you're sitting on is your nationality. Who you are. Where God got you placed in society. See, he chose you people to be the priest, the leader of right and wrong. He chose y'all to do that, to guard over the ministry. He chose y'all to guard over the ministry. That's what you're sitting on. You think you're sitting on the resources. God is about to burn all this stuff up, man. I almost cursed. I love cursing this land out. And cursing out what they have built over here based on our slave labor, what they have built based on robbing us, what they have built over here. They brag about it when it's about to be burnt up. And we thank God that he's going to burn this shit up.
So useful to other nations, although we are not using those same valuable resources.
The resources is who you are. You are the priest. You got the resources is the law of God on your lips, supposed to be rolling off your lips. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, for they seek the law at their mouth. For ye are the messenger of the Lord of hosts. I chopped that up, okay? But go and read it. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge. Let me see if I can do it again. For they seek the law at your mouth. I chopped it up. I'm gonna go look at it again, but let's look.
There are other nations that is targeting Haiti for those resources. It says Haiti is not known to have an army, to not have weapons
Your army is who you are. Wake up, be the army, the dry bones. Getting the law and the life put back in you, and getting you restructured, reconstructed, your mind, which is gonna put your body back together, and your power is the laws and the mind of God, and trusting in the Most High. He is your power. See, this is Jacob's trouble too. Remember, it starts at the top. They are going through exactly what the Bible says Jacob's trouble would be like. You people seem to ignore that. You camps and people seem to ignore that and say it's got to hit America like this. Haiti is America. Venezuela is America. Everything Jacob's happening and supposed to be happening in Jacob's trouble is happening in Israel. And the wicked one is being brought down. And the only people that are hurting are the people that have refused to hear, like Phil doing good, but look at this woman, look at her people. Refuse to hear the message of the end time, is that we got to come back to the Most High and keep the promise that Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob made to the Most High about their offspring and keeping the law and being the people who God chose. I want y'all to hear what she's saying about gathering up. So I might let it run a little bit to get to it.
Resources and money like other nations do, they are coming after Haiti and they are paying them to attack and kill and brutalize their own people.
That's true.
That's what we're not.
Everyone with Medicare, pay attention to this message.
If you are new.
No, I didn't. I did it again, y'all. We'll get it back. We'll get it right back.
In Haiti that is excluded specifically for kill and brutalize their own people. That's what we're not talking about. We're not talking about how there's a whole island in Haiti that is excluded specifically for white people, other countries and other nations. So even though we are over here to the south blowing our brains out of each other, you have the Mayo people to the left, feeding each other grapes on the same.
Now what she talking about? The Mayo people. That's all the other nations, huh? All the other nations down there on the island waiting to Haiti, setting Hades up to destroy themselves so they can go take the island over. Wow. Did you hear that? She said all the other nations, talking about white people, talking about so-called white people, the Chinese, the Japanese, few Russians, the white Cubans, the mulattoes, they all down there on that island waiting for them to self-destruct so they can go in and take the island. Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Island. What is really going on here? Is it that the Senate killed the president out of his own motives and whatever agenda he had going on? Or is it because he was given an ultimatum of some sort? He was given some sort of deal. Hell, he probably made a deal with the devil. Who knows? But it just seems completely weird to me that a politic of Haiti who was working with the president, mind you, that president was working to free the people of IET, was working to better the economy.
Okay, so that's the Most High. He set him up. You ain't supposed to be doing that. You ain't supposed to be trying to free the people. Now, all you supposed to be doing is resisting the devil. He got y'all on that island. Y'all keep the laws. Resist those devils when they come on your land. Yeah, you're supposed to stand up and fight when they come on your land, Hades. God gave y'all that. But y'all not keeping the laws, so he's not fighting with y'all. He never fought with Israel while they was breaking the laws. And those people down on that little island know that. They know that sooner or later y'all gonna destroy yourself. They just sitting waiting on the spoils because y'all refuse to hear who you are and what your obligation to the Most High is. And all of America, all our black people got to recognize and see what's happening to y'all because it's going to happen to them here. All of the 2/3 who refuse to go back and do it the way the Most High say do it, the same thing is going to happen to y'all. It's about to happen here. The way they kicking and pushing and fighting the police and with no guns in their hand and wrestling and getting shot to death, that ignorant stuff, man, they not listening. And these young people not listening. They're going to keep killing each other. Next thing you know, the police going to have all of them round up in the corner in cages, cutting their heads off right here in America. The 2/3 going to be beheaded right here in America. That part ain't happening. I believe the Most High is saving that for us here. Because y'all wicked here, man. Them people fighting for their life, they hungry, but y'all can do a lot better here, and y'all killing each other over some damn dope and some Facebook posts, okay? Some Instagram posts, right? Y'all got it too good. Y'all gonna have to start getting your heads chopped off, man. And that's sad, but that's what the Bible says is gonna happen. They're gonna behead some of us in Jacob's trouble. And it's not happening in the other nations. Not on the magnitude that the Bible talks about. So it's got to be he's preserving that for y'all. That's the only thing going to make y'all wake up, man.
Of IET. If you don't believe me, research it yourself. Hell, I even drop an article for you. But that president was getting ready to change some things. And the minute he goes to change things, he's dead, he's assassinated.
You hear what she said? The minute he goes on his final leg, a final thing, his final feat, before he can change and get these people and be self-sufficient, and we don't need America, we don't need God, we got our own guys down here. We Hades, but we ain't the priest. We don't want to be no priests. Rejecting the Most High, rejecting your people. So the minute you get ready, your final leg, you get ready to do it, you dead. God killed your butt. This woman's saying it. I don't want to see nobody die, man. But God is going to kill all of us if we keep refusing to do what we're supposed to be doing. Gathering up. We're supposed to be gathering. Let's keep looking.
And not, mind you, the one before that, same thing. So all of a sudden, oh, not the Senate. Nah, bro.
Every one of them presidents that do it, every time they get ready to make that final leg, they got it. The final nail, we gonna do it. We building ourselves back up without the Most High. Boom, you dead.
For helping your own people, there has to be a deeper issue behind this.
You just said it is a deeper issue. Like the people that went to Christ and said, Lord, what's the deal? Let us in. We are the Christians. Didn't we do this in your name? Didn't we do this? Didn't we do that? Didn't we cast out demons? Yeah, didn't we work miracles? He said, depart from me, I never knew you. He's talking to you. You people who refuse to know who you are. He only knows the Israelites. He don't know you other nations. He could care less. You like spit. And as long as you follow the doctrine of the other nations, then you are not. He don't know you. He don't know you. He don't know you, Christians. There's worshiping the image of the beast in your churches, on your jobs, in your customs. He don't know you.
Really going on that they are not telling us is what we need to question, because
okay, see, and I like her spirit, man. All our young people need to have this same spirit. They need to have, this is the spirit of Deborah. This is the spirit of what was Judith, right? This is the spirit of women who love the Most High. But she just don't have all the knowledge. And I blame Phil for that. Because she's under his wing. And he refused to come. He straddled the fence like crazy, man. He stood up and listened to all of that teaching that Nate did. And he went right back to his trying to get people to go to Africa shit, man. That show you what he's about, man, with his country talking ass.
We all know the U.S. nation is a nation of scavengers. They believe in the manifesto that it is a God-given right to go and take over other countries as they so please.
And that's why they have the nation of Israel, because that justifies it. That all the rest of the nations are nothing. And that's why they support them and push them out front, because when they get ready to take down another phase of these Israelites, they use the concept that we believe what Israel believed, what the Israelis believe. We believe what they believe, that they are the only people that God reverence, respect on the earth, and they can kill all of the other nations and they still be in fellowship with the Most High. You get it? Okay.
And if they see value in your country, and if they see resources in your country that they want, best believe they're going to come after that. And I feel that's exactly what's going on with Haiti today. And what I feel is that we're being, as a country, we are being taken advantage of.
You've been spoiled. Just say what the Bible say. They will spoil us, and they don't care about your grandma, your babies. They're going to spoil everything. They can kill you and take your stuff because they say God made them the only nation on the earth that he loves. when we are those people that the Most High was talking about, Yahweh Shai, that the Most High was talking about, that He only cares about us and none of the other nations. When they stole our identity, then they also stole our status with the Most High. They think they did. Okay.
We are in those stages of when a country comes and take over another country. I can't think of the word right now, but that is what's happening to Haiti right now. And I feel like the only way that Haiti is going to be able to get out of this mess is that we have to stand strong as a people together. That's our answer to all of this, guys, is that we have to stay together, not separate. We have to come together, not size and judge each other. We have to lift each other up. We
got to size and we got to judge, because we got to rid all of the wicked people from among us when we come together, right? The Most High is doing that now. That's why a lot of y'all killing each other, a lot of y'all dying. Because when He bring the 1/3 together to move us out from where we are into the wilderness, some of y'all going to be there with us, but not the real bad ones, like Phil. Remember the 10 Commandments? You remember when that movie where Dago was, after they came out and went to the wilderness, came across the Red Sea into the wilderness, it was this one man that was so concerned about the money he left and the life he left, so concerned about those vain things, that he convinced the people to want to go back to slavery. And that's the way some of you people out here making these money, you top Israelite leaders, Phil, Roland Martin, Vicky Diller, all of you people, Dr. Umar, y'all love this world and life. Y'all living in this world to where y'all would sell your own people out for a pair of shoes, man. Okay? I got that from Amos. All right. Let's listen. She said we got to gather up. The only way is we got to gather up and fight for each other. That's true. But y'all want to do it without following the laws of the Most High. Okay? Let's see.
To fight for each other. We have to be willing to die for each other. That's just how serious it's going to have to get.
That's true. That's true. All of that's true. Listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to that. But we got to keep them laws first, because fighting and dying ain't going to do us no good if we going to get to our gate and Most High said, we don't even know you. You did that for your own. You did that to show how great you are. You delivered yourself into the lake of fire.
We want better out of this nation, out of this community as a world, global scale.
No, we don't want them to treat us better. Let them keep treating us like they are treating us. And that way, the 2/3 and the 1/3 that's going to come out will feel the pressure and come back to the Most High. Okay? We're not trying to straighten the world out. We'll never straighten them out. If you straighten them out and come out and do everything and fix the world, then you have said the prophecies of God of none effect. They're no good. Okay? Turn the 8-minute video into 43 minutes. Let's see.
Do we not see that? Do we not see that? Physical war is not doing it for us anymore. We have to take it within. We have to go internally and ask.
She's thinking internally. Now, remember what I said, the super ego. But you don't have nothing stored in your super ego. You got to have those laws stored in your inner before you can make your body go along with you, with what you're saying. You got to have something stored up in inner, the laws. You turn inner. Physical fighting ain't going to do it right now. The only reason Jesus told us to get some swords, sell our coats and get some swords, is so we can protect ourselves. While we're trying to keep the laws and get our nation together. That's what they said. We'll fight for this. We'll fight not to be ran off the streets. And we got to teach this law. We'll fight, we'll stand, we'll die. That's the right attitude. And that's what we have to go through the rest of this Jacob trouble, the rest of this going zones. We got to go through this with that attitude. We'll protect ourselves to save ourselves to save others and bring them into the raft, the boat that's going to take us to the Most High, the broken pieces. We floating on broken pieces there. The ship is broke apart. America is broken apart. And we floating on broken pieces. Like the Paul's shipwreck. But we can make it in on these broken pieces. Just hold on. Your floating device is the Most High's laws. So if you want to make it in, listen to the Holy Spirit as he give you another piece to the floating device to help you stay afloat as you meditate day and night on his word. As you go through your trials and tribulation, you will be able to escape every temptation. Okay? Let's listen.
Ourselves, what is it really? And I feel like it strongly is that we have to start fighting for each other as if lives depend on it. Spiritually, physically, emotionally, all of it. So yeah, y'all.
Lives do depend on it. And we're going to kind of end it right here. You heard what she said. Okay? You heard what she said. So we're going to stop the video. We're going to make some thumbnails. To see which one fits. But remember, if we don't come back to the Most High and keep his laws, then we're part of the 2/3. But if you want to make it until Christ comes back, because we don't have to die. You don't have to die. Old people, elders, y'all don't have to die now. Christ is coming. And then it's getting so bad. The Bible said in these last days, people going to be begging to die. Beg the rocks to fall on them at the coming of Christ. Because they're going to be, as he come, everything's going to get brighter. The truth is going to be brighter, shining light in darkness. The sins are going to be revealed more. Everybody's sin. You're going to be held accountable for what you thought you was never going to be held accountable for. And you're going to want to die to escape the heartbreak and the heartache and the pain and the guilt and the shame that's going to come over you people. I'm talking every nation, including our own, will feel the shame that they have put out. The stuff you put out in this universe is going to come back, and you're going to be ashamed of it. What your ancestors, you following your ancestors' lead. They set up a system to destroy us slowly over here and give you guys access to everything over here without our resistance and without our laws. You set that up, you're following it, you're voting, you're holding it in place. And the same system you set up for us has reversed it and is sucking you in through the vacuum, the drugs, the hatred, sucking you other nations in, along with your bastard children, the mulatto terror is sucking you in. And you're going to be destroyed in your own system that you're upholding and fighting to keep us down, keep the Most High and Christ rulership from coming in the earth. His kingdom come, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. They're fighting to stop that. And so as you hold on to them, trying to hold on to your stuff, leave your stuff alone, man. Let this shit go. And just stand on the laws of the Most High and love each other and help each other and be good Samaritans and gather together. Okay? All praises to the Most High. Christ.